Angelina Jolie has been through some stunning changes, both physically and fashionably. Yet the living legend always stays true to who she is, and that's why her fans just can't get enough of the A-lister. Angelina Jolie, or rather Angelina Jolie Voight, was born on June 4, 1975 in Los Angeles, California, to actors Jon Voight and Marceline Bertrand. With two parents who were in show business, Jolie was introduced to the entertainment industry at a young age. In fact, in 1986, Jolie accompanied her father to the Academy Awards. While looking back at the future star's young style, Closer Weekly noted, Angelina looked so stunning as she attended the 1986 Oscars alongside her family as just a preteen. The brunette beauty looked super cute as she wore a white lace ensemble. While that might make it seem like Jolie was wearing a sweet and simple outfit, even then she was showing signs of her super stylish ways. That's because she opted for a dress that boasted full sleeves and a somewhat oversized collar, as well as a long string of pearls.
Now, is this your first Academy Award? Yeah.
I'd like to say hello.
That's a gorgeous dress.
Since Jolie's parents were both actors, it's likely not surprising to find out that even when she was younger, she had her own performing aspirations. The then teenage star in the making honed her acting skills while studying at the Lee Strasberg Theater Institute before attending New York University. Jolie opened up to Harper's Bazaar about both her life and style at the time, saying, "At school, I wasn't that popular person. I loved leather, PVC, and fishnets. Those were my three favorite fabrics in my early 20s.
I was a punk.
She went on to recall her first experience wearing PVC pants, saying, "I was waiting for an audition, sitting in the sun in LA. By the time it was my turn, my pants had fused together. I didn't get the part, but I loved those pants." Jolie continued by noting that she wore something similar when she married Johnny Lee Miller. Speaking of her aesthetic while married to her Hackers co-star, while Angelina Jolie scored various relatively minor roles during the early 90s, many fans first fell in love with her when she popped up to play Kate Libby, a cyber-savvy and style-savvy NYC high school student, in 1995's Hackers, which she starred in alongside Johnny Lee Miller. In fact, the movie made her an accidental style icon, according to Garage. Costume designer Roger K. Burton opted to outfit Jolie in what he described as an androgynous tomboy, kinda tough but chic style, combining a slew of different fashions like vintage fencing outfits, Quicksilver surf tops, 1970s racing jackets, and old Vivienne Westwood pieces. Her now iconic pixie cut rounded out the beloved badass character. Soon after, Jolie won a Golden Globe for Best Actress after starring in the 1998 television film Gia, in which she portrayed supermodel Gia Marie Karanji. For the film, the actor traded in her cyberpunk style for a mix of super glam and leather. In 1999, Jolie co-starred in Girl Interrupted, playing the unpredictable Lisa, which saw her earn an Oscar. In similarly unpredictable fashion, she showed up to the ceremony looking like a stunning Morticia Addams, but the changes didn't stop there. While Jolie's style has always included a range of hairstyles and outfits, she's also used tattoos to define herself. Along with getting body art that represents relationships, such as her former marriage to Brad Pitt and her connection to her children, Jolie has chosen designs that are meaningful in other ways. The star told Harper's Bazaar, "I have a tattoo, a prayer for the wild at heart kept in cages. I got it when I was 20. Saying that she was with her late mother at the time, Jolie said that she had felt lost and restless, and admitted that she still was. She recalled, "We were driving to dinner, and she talked about spending time with Tennessee Williams and how much she loved his words. She told me he wrote that, about the wild at heart." After that, the pair visited a tattoo parlor where Jolie got the ink immortalized on her arm. Although that may have been a spontaneous decision, Jolie explained, "What she did for me that night was to remind me that the wild within me is alright and a part of me."
It is also very important to have a little madness, have a little wild.
Jolie had to, understandably, make some minor adjustments to her style while pregnant, and considering the fact that her aesthetic choices in the past have sometimes been a bit eccentric, it might not surprise you to find out that her decisions when it came to maternity fashion have been interesting to say the least. Whatever you think of what Jolie opted to wear while carrying 3 out of her 6 children, each outfit was certainly noteworthy. For instance, there was the Reem Accra Empire Waist maxi dress that she showed up for in the Vital Voices Global Leadership Awards in Washington, D.C. back in 2008. And then there was the green Max Azria gown that she wore to the premiere of Kung Fu Panda at Cannes that same year. Frankly, Page Six Style deemed the latter dress to be one of the best celebrity maternity style moments of all time. Jolie certainly created just as much buzz with her pregnancy outfits as she has with all of her other style choices, but she wasn't done transforming her style. Jolie's career hasn't slowed down as she's gotten older, and neither have the changes in both her personal life or her style. While moving on to roles like 2005's Mr. and Mrs. Smith, 2007's A Mighty Heart, and 2014's Maleficent, the actor has settled into a classic movie star aesthetic. Gone are the days of wild outfits and edgy hairstyles. Instead, Jolie has embraced calm coiffures and gorgeous gowns. Even when she's dressing on the casual side, she opts for a much more toned-down version of what she once wore. Beyond that, Jolie acknowledges what she's been through both on the inside and outside. She told Harper's Bazaar in 2019, "My body has been through a lot over the past decade, particularly the past 4 years, and I have both the visible and invisible scars to show for it. The invisible ones are harder to wrestle with," adding that life takes many turns. You can certainly see that's true when you take a look at Jolie over the years.